The moment really shows how bad drivers ended up on the road with us. The car accident was caused by angry drivers when they encountered each other. The police chase ended with a horrific crash. Let's check them all out in the video today. Let's go! This helicopter viewpoint footage was released by Los Angeles police, showing that police were in pursuit of an armed robbery suspect who led officers on a chase for miles. The suspect's car then kept a very high speed and an insane crash happened because the suspect didn't react fast enough to avoid a collision with other vehicles. The suspect then tried to flee the scene. Incidents like this usually lead to a lot of debate, and the big question that often comes up is who should be held accountable for the damage caused during the pursuit. Should it be the suspect or the police officers who were chasing them? PIT stands for Precision Immobilization Technique, which is a maneuver cops use to stop suspects' cars. However, the truth is that many drivers seem to pull this off, but in serious situations like this. Let's check out the incident from the rear view perspective. This car was going really fast, but up ahead, there was a queue of cars that had already stopped. The driver tried to swerve into the next lane, but ended up crashing hard into the camera. It's clear that the cause of this accident was the driver's lack of attention and didn't notice all the vehicles in his lane had stopped while he was still speeding at a very high rate. Look at this car. The speed this car was going seemed to have already broken the law. And not only that, it was passing other cars recklessly, even driving on the shoulder. And finally, it collided with a tree. Such an intense accident. It's really clear that this car was being chased by the police. They quickly appeared around the car after the collision. It was reported that both the driver and the passenger inside survived. This is how bad drivers always find their own way to get out of trouble. It seems the van driver got impatient with the car that was moving pretty slowly in front of him. However, based on the camera's reaction, it looks like there had been some kind of disagreement between them earlier, or maybe the red car had been driving slowly for a long time, almost as if it was mocking the van right behind it. Can you guess who won in this brawl? This tractor had been chased by the police, suspected of being involved in a protest. It was eventually caught and collided with a police car, but luckily everyone was okay. However, it's clear that having vehicles like this tractor show up at protests is a serious safety concern for the people involved. I think this moment looked so bizarre. This moment left even truckers with years of experience feeling confused. You can see, the level crossing gate is stuck between the trailer and the front part of the head of the tractor. And the fact that it tried to reverse that shows it got stuck and was trying to get free. But what's strange is the other truck. Both I and many others couldn't understand why it kept trying to move forward even though the train was so close. Really confused. A lot of people say you should try to save time with most things, except when it comes to driving, like this moment. Look at this Volkswagen. The driver's keeping a really close distance to the camera. Looks like he wants to overtake. Yeah, he did, but he did it in a pretty safe way, but he seemed to be in a rush and kept his speed up while taking the turn. He then oversteered and ended up hitting the median barrier. This is the moment karma hit at the speed of light. This guy and the camera had a collision earlier. He was alleged for hit and run.
Oh, red light. Oh my god! Oh my god, dude. Holy hit and run, and then runs the red light. Oh, 911. Yeah, so I just had a hit and run, and then she ran.
The driver was distracted and ran a red light after the hit and run incident, which says a lot about this guy's driving habits. So, this collision didn't seem too surprising. Anyway, I still hope he's okay. What do you think about this? Leave your comment below. Check out this moment. A lot of people criticized the driver for going too fast and it looked like he was speeding way over the limit, but this was actually an organized race. I can't remember if the brakes failed or if the navigator just messed up. Check out this stretch of road. This crash was caused by a drunk driver. He was speeding and lost control when he reached the curve. If you're worried he's going to keep going and crash into something random, don't worry. It was reported that this was the driver's 4th DUI, which raises the question, was he even driving without a valid license? If not, it looks like he's going to face another charge. This is how a car accident really comes to us. This stretch of road looked pretty clear with not many cars around, so you wouldn't expect something like this to happen. Then, out of nowhere, this driver runs a red light here, so fast that I didn't even see him at first. Facing daily dangers and enduring criticism when things don't go well, these are the things that make police officers dislike their job. But in the end, it's all part of police responsibility. Pit is usually an effective maneuver for the police to stop a suspect's vehicle. However, it can also put the officers themselves in situations where serious accidents can happen. This car was reported stolen and was currently being chased south of 45th Street on northbound Interstate 95. The police eventually caught up with the suspect's vehicle after it had collided with several other cars earlier. The police successfully performed the pit maneuver and stopped the suspect's car. Luckily, no one was injured in this incident. Unlike the previous case, this is what can happen if the pit maneuver goes wrong. As you can see, the police car failed to hit the center of the suspect's vehicle, causing it to roll over. The momentum from the impact made the police car flip as well. Hopefully everyone was okay. It's clear that while police techniques can be effective, they require precision, and if not done right, they can lead to disastrous outcomes. Legitimate use of force is one of the privileges of the police, but sometimes it can put them in difficult situations. This car was being ordered to pull over by the police for speeding. The woman inside the car slowed down and turned on her emergency lights, but she didn't stop. She kept driving, and then this happened. The police performed a pit maneuver on the targeted vehicle, causing it to lose control, hit the median, and flip over. What sparked the debate was who was at fault here. The woman didn't stop because she was worried about the narrow and unsafe shoulder. The officer who performed the pit maneuver believed it was necessary to prevent further risks, especially since the pursuit could have led to a traffic jam. What do you think about this? Check out this moment. This looks like a police chase, and here's the suspect. They're both going really fast, and then this happens.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
The suspect's car ran a red light and crashed into another vehicle. This raises the question of who should be held responsible for the accident. Is it the criminal or the police for not handling the situation better? Were the police too reckless for letting that chase happen in a residential area like this? Similar to the case above. This is also what happened after a police chase. If people are not concerned about compensation for the people involved, there will definitely be concerns about the police's responsibility and the safety of everyone. So at the very least, always stay focused and follow any instructions from the police to pull over, if you can. Despite the many criticized opinions, there's no denying that the police always face a lot of danger, like this. Such an incredible moment. The officer really did a great job. He quickly spotted the out-of-control car and immediately moved his partner out of the danger zone. He really deserves a medal, right? No one can deny that police is a tough job, but it's a responsibility they take on daily to protect and serve, even when unappreciated. It's not just about enforcing the law, it's about being there when people need them most. This moment really shows that a traffic accident can happen anywhere, even when you're just standing at the checkout counter. A car suddenly crashed into a Little Caesars store, but what's surprising is that no one got hurt. The woman was probably the luckiest, as she had just left that dangerous spot only a few seconds before the crash. God really did his best to save the lives of these people. Check out this moment. You can see that this is a suspect pursuit, and the police laid down spike strips to stop the suspect's vehicle. However, the car didn't stop, it kept sliding and crashed into the cameraman. It looks like the police here didn't follow proper safety procedures. This is exactly why pit maneuvers and devices like these should only be used in areas without traffic. Which side would you be on in this situation?
Bruh.
You can see that the cyclist was trying to cross the road, but he didn't stop to wait for other vehicles to pass, so he ended up colliding with the car. Thank you for watching BEZED LAB channel videos. If you enjoy our journey of discovery, don't miss out on what's next. Subscribe, like, and share our videos. See you soon!